recognize student achievement. One of those achievements that we're recognizing is the ability to speak for oneself. And there's nobody that epitomizes that voice and that power than the group of young people that we're going to honor today. So I'm not actually speaking to welcome you. Max Saberman is going to do that. I asked him for a minute of his time, though, just so I could say a few thank yous. I wanted to make sure that we acknowledge and thank the people that helped us put on tonight, from Martha Spencer and her crew down in the reception area, to our guidance department, especially Terry Ward and Tom Bradford, who are here tonight. Without them, this wouldn't have all gone out as well or as deliciously as it did. I'd also like to acknowledge that without you, without their parents and grandparents, their neighbors, aunts and uncles, and friends, they would not be the people they are today. Similarly, I'd like to acknowledge that there are many South Portland educators here, from the superintendent to many teachers. And so again, many thanks to you for your efforts on behalf of these men and women. Finally, we just acknowledge that without Karen Brenner and Cheryl Kieran in our front office, again, this night wouldn't happen. So thank you. Without further ado, our valedictorian of the class, Max Saberman.
Welcome everybody to the 2019 Academic Awards Ceremony. We will begin the ceremony with the introduction of the Class of 2019 Top Scholars, introduced by our Principal, Ms. LaForge.
At this time, I will name all of the top scholars. We'll have them come up here. We'll hold our applause to the end, if you would. To become a South Portland High School top scholar, one must have achieved summa cum laude status, which is a combination of both high grades earned and strength of schedule. It means you've taken many of our very toughest opportunities to learn. So this is quite an achievement. Brittany Cole, please come forward. Ian Farm. Brenna Fassett. Michael Feely. Grace Flaherty. Maxwell Gailey. Margaret Herrick. Owen Jacobson. Alexandria Rowell. Chow Mei Weng. Our salutatorian, Nicholas Green. And our valedictorian, Max Saberman. You may now applaud.
Alright, good evening everyone. Today's first book is the Bowden Book Award. Fun-loving, charismatic, and talented, the Bowden Book Award goes to a young man who is recognized by his teachers as being exceptionally kind and compassionate to everyone around him. An outstanding leader among his peers, this young man is praised for being a fountain of positivity and seriously musically gifted. This year's Golden Book Award goes to Toby Laber-Smith.
Brown University alum 1978, I'm proud to present the Brown Book Award, celebrated by her coaches being a terrific representative of South Portland High School and a student athlete anyone would want in their classroom or on their team. This year's Brown Book Award recipient is a natural leader among her peers, both in and out of the classroom. She is dedicated to her studies as well as her numerous involvements in the school and community. Congratulations, Anna Flowley.
This year's recipient of the College of the Atlantic Book Award is thoughtful, creative, and talented. She demonstrates an outstanding work ethic. Her dedication makes her a leader in the classroom and has earned her a place in the top 10% of the junior class, all while taking a rigorous course load of honors and AP classes. It is a pleasure to present the College of the Atlantic Book Award to Madison Stroud.
Good evening. As a graduate of both South Portland High School and Cornell University, it's my pleasure to present the Cornell Book Award. And I will describe the student getting the award. He is a well-liked, incredibly good-natured young man, this year's recipient of the Cornell Book Award. He has the ability to laugh at himself when the occasion arises. I can relate to that. He is noted as being patient, respectful, conscientious, and hardworking. An outstanding student who was a pleasure to have in class. This year's Cornell Book Award goes to Keenan Jones. Congratulations, Keenan. We'll make sure you get this.
Noted as being an enthusiastic and studious young man, the recipient of this year's Dartmouth Book Award is always willing to try new things in an effort to gain more knowledge of the world around him. He is polite and praised by his teachers as being responsible, respectful, and disciplined in his studies. Congratulations to this year's Dartmouth Book Award recipient, Eric. Oh, sorry.
Eric George.
I'm Dennis Regan, and I'm here to present the Harvard University Book Award. I not only had the pleasure of attending Harvard, but Many decades ago, I was the recipient of the Harvard Book Award at a gathering very much like this, so it's a double pleasure to be here. And the young man that this is being presented to has consistently ranked in the top of his class. He's a caring and hardworking individual who is well-liked and well-respected by his peers and teachers. Loves science and is a lab assistant in the science department. Wait for it. And even has his own YouTube channel. He's simply an outstanding individual with keen intelligence, a superior work ethic, and great integrity. And it's my great pleasure to present this year's Harvard Book Award to Thomas DeFilippo.
The recipient of this year's St. Michael's College Book Award is a very highly motivated student who is consistently ranked in the top of her class. Known for her dedication to scholarship and a strong work ethic, she has earned the respect of her teachers and peers. It is my pleasure to present the St. Michael's College Book Award to Kyla Long.
The recipient of this year's Smith College Book Award is a young woman who excels in every subject area. From AP English to AP US History to AP Stats and French 4, her friendly nature makes her a delight and a wonderful addition to any classroom. It is my pleasure to present the Smith College Book Award to Grace Castle.
Good evening. This year's recipient of the Wellesley College Book Award is a young woman who excels in the classroom and is a talented musician. While completing a demanding academic program and earning an outstanding GPA, this student finds the time to participate in a number of the South Portland High School music programs, drama club, and is an active member of her church choir. It is a pleasure to present the Wellesley Book Award to Amelia McNeil.
Good evening. I'm presenting the Williams College Book Award. And the Williams College Book Award is given to a student who has demonstrated intellectual leadership and has made a significant contribution to the extracurricular life of the school. This year's recipient is a true scholar who makes insightful contributions in the classroom. She has challenged herself in all subject areas and has earned the respect of both peers and faculty through her unwavering work ethic and compassionate approach. It is my pleasure to present the Williams College Book Award to Annika Schmidt.
Unfortunately, the presenter for the Yale Book Award couldn't be here tonight, Mr. Edwards. This year's recipient of the Yale Book Award is a student who excels in all content areas and demonstrates a genuine love of learning. She eagerly takes on new challenges and is a leader on the math team, recently being invited to represent South Portland and the state of Maine on the state math team, which will compete at Penn State University at the end of this month. This student demonstrates outstanding character and is a kind and caring member of the school community. Congratulations to Emily Penn.
And I'm the State of Maine Director of English for Speakers of Other Languages and Bilingual Programs. And I'm very happy to be here today. It's an honor to represent the Maine Department of Education at this wonderful event. Alongside me are Cecile LaPlante, World Languages Department Head, and Shauna Zimmerman, EL Coordinator. This evening, we're celebrating students who have earned the Maine Seal of Biliteracy. The first year our state has recognized this award. In earning the Maine Seal of Biliteracy, these students have met or exceeded the minimum proficiency requirements in English and at least one other language. Language is a superpower. With that superpower, we negotiate a business deal, argue for our rights and the rights of others, collaborate with colleagues and friends to run experiments, find solutions, plan a party, and lift others up. Nearly all of us have an ability to communicate in at least one language. These students we honor tonight have unique superpowers because they are on the path to be able to do all of these things in more than one language, something that few of their peers have accomplished at this stage in life. Maintaining and growing their proficiency will mean more economic, cultural, educational, and social opportunities for these students. The world is literally at their feet, and their bilingual journeys will take them places few will be able to follow. The recognition of attaining biliteracy becomes part of the high school transcript and diploma. It's recognized in 41 states, and many college campuses give foreign language credits for this award.
Would all the Seal of Biliteracy honorees please come up as a group at this time? We would like the audience to please hold their applause until the end, as we have quite a few honorees. Honorees, please step forward as your name is called. Earning the Seal for Excellence in the Arabic and English language goes to Tabarek Alaboudi. Earning the Seal for Excellence in the Chinese and English language goes to Chao Mei Wang. Earning the Seal for Excellence in the Somali and English language goes to Mafiso Ali. Now. Earning the Seal for Excellence in the Spanish and English language goes to Maxwell Gailey. Earning the Seal for Excellence in French and English goes to Rod Niakasa. Glenn Igan Nareza. Daishima. Andy Daishima. Ire Nazali. Ketsi Itireteka. Rachel Moran. Alexandria Rao. Aaron Matthews. Grace Flaherty. And Elizabeth Sass. Languages Awards.
Thank you.
Chase was a longtime French teacher who taught for many years at South Portland High School. For that reason, the French Award has been named in her honor. In awarding this award, we look for a student who embodies those qualities that she worked to instill in her students: academic excellence, a love for the French language, and an appreciation for its people and culture. This year, I am pleased to present this award to a student who has shown all these qualities and more. Congratulations, Thomas DeFilippo.
So the American Sign Language Award this year goes to a student who has shown amazing work for 2 years in ASL 1 and 2. She also has come consistently to ASL Club for 2 years. However, in deaf culture, you don't talk about people, talk about all the details and then bring the person up. So I'm going to ask Maha to come up now so that you know about whom I'm talking about. Leads in such a quiet but powerful way.
Good job, baby!
When she finds the confidence to raise her hand and talk, it's fascinating. Everybody watches and listens. And she just demonstrates amazing higher levels of thinking and understanding. And I feel very fortunate as a teacher to have had her in my class.
Hola, buenas noches. ¿Qué tal? Oh, there it goes again. Nice, punto. All right. I'm Señor Gall, and I'll be presenting tonight's Spanish Award. I've had the pleasure of teaching this year's winner in my Spanish 2 and 4 classes. This very exceptional student has combined a natural talent for Spanish with a strong work ethic and engaged dedication to become a standout member of her class. She has a great eagerness to learn and is willing to be taught, and is a catalyst for a positive classroom environment. She is willing to take risks, always participates in class discussions, and makes connections that are both thoughtful and on point. Her energy, enthusiasm, and drive are matched by very few. She is simply put, a pleasure to have in class. I'm proud to announce this year's Spanish Award winner, Anna Foley.
The Gloria M. Adler Award for Excellence in Latin goes to a junior whose achievement is at the highest level. And I must say that the final decision in this was very difficult because there are a number of students who are achieving at very high levels. This year's recipient has a natural sense of curiosity about language that's very infectious. She has an unwaveringly cheerful disposition and a work ethic that's truly inspirational.
I'm pleased and I'm honored to present the Adler Latin Award to Madeline Drolet. Some years, not every year, but some years, the World Language Department presents a 5th award to a student whose achievements in languages is truly extraordinary. Beginning this year, this award will be called the Cecile LaPlante Award, named for our department chair, who is retired. Retiring after 4 decades of service to South Portland High School. Yeah, sorry, I had to slip that in. This year's recipient of the LaPlante Award for Excellence in Language Study goes to an exceptional French 4 student whose independent, simultaneous study of academic Spanish has been so successful that she obtained the seal of biliteracy this year from the state of Maine. Please join me in congratulating Angelique Rios Blas. Hello. I'm here to present 2 awards. This year, I have the honor of awarding the Charles Cahill Award to a freshman world history student of mine. Each year, this award is given to a student whose ability to research, write, critically think, and communicate are exceptional. This year's winner of the award has repeatedly demonstrated the previously mentioned skill in numerous projects and writing assignments for me. What really impresses me about this young man is his consistent willingness to revise and improve his work in every subject. I have spoken to several of his teachers today, and they all reiterated that he tirelessly strives to make all of his assignments the best they could possibly be, no matter how small and insignificant they may seem. He truly epitomizes the quote, "Always remember that strive and struggle precedes success," even in the dictionary. I am pleased to give the award to this truly outstanding student and school citizen, Vinny Martinez. I'm also going to give the AP History Award because Ms. Major's mother is from out of town and she could not make it tonight. The recipient of this year's John Chapin Advanced Placement United States History Award embodies many characteristics of a truly phenomenal history student. Some ways to describe this student would be articulate, inquisitive, intelligent, and has a true thirst for knowledge. He is engaged in his studies and will surely be a lifelong learner. Besides being a hard worker, this student is one of the friendliest around. He has been deemed our A-Push cheerleader and always keeps the class smiling and excited to learn. It is my honor and privilege to give this year's John Chapin AP US History Award to Keenan Jones.
Hello there. The Lauren Goodell Sophomore American Traditions Award is named for a brilliant member of the SPHS faculty who understood, however, that brilliance alone is not enough, that passion and commitment are also required components of academic success. The recipient of the Goodell Award has demonstrated consistent excellence in their academic pursuits. It is my honor to give this award to Lucy Hartley.
Good evening. Thank you for the honor of inviting me to present an award during this special evening. The Rosella Lovett American History Award is named after a faculty member who taught here for 43 years. She was a spirited teacher whose enthusiasm and dedication to excellence would energize the classroom. Tonight's recipient of this award brings that kind of enthusiasm and dedication towards the study of American history. He brings into the classroom refreshing curiosity and humor while providing positive and constructive disruption, which often sparks a spirited discussion. He not only does academically well, but at least of equal importance, he is well respected by his fellow classmates. I have no doubt that into the future, I will hear of him as one of our best and brightest leaders of his generation. I am pleased to award the Rosella Lovett American History Award to Cole Benavides. You may be watching C-SPAN right now, so I'll give this to him tomorrow.
So the Social Studies Department has a couple other awards. The Xerox Award for Innovation and Information Technology is given to a student who demonstrates a strong interest and high achievement in technology, creative problem-thinking skills, and is an innovative thinker. The student selected this year is enrolled in 2 AP courses and our dual enrollment course in advanced technology. She's a motivated and focused student who eagerly looks for opportunities to expand her knowledge, this year taking on an internship in addition to her rigorous schedule. It is my pleasure to present the Xerox Award to Molly Woodhouse.
Additional awards for a couple of folks. The Frederick Douglass and Susan B. Anthony Award is given to a student who demonstrates a commitment to understanding and addressing difficult social issues, in addition to succeeding in a rigorous academic program. The student selected this year is an outstanding candidate that works to help educate our community and create a culture of inclusivity through their work and leadership in the GSTA. You will almost always see the student with a big grin on his face. This year's recipient is Blake Morin. The George Eastman Young Leaders Award is given to a student who demonstrates strong leadership experience at school and in the community, and a commitment to academic excellence. The student selected this year exemplifies all these qualities. She is enrolled in a demanding schedule of advanced placement and honors level classes, ranks in the top 10% of her class, and demonstrated her leadership on the varsity basketball team this past winter. Congratulations to Margaret Whitmore.
It's my pleasure to present the Paul Brogan Advanced Placement World History Award. I don't know this student well, but in the conversations I've had with several of his teachers, I know he's got tremendous focus. He sat through 2 AP exams the other day, around 8.5 hours, AP Stats and AP World History, and has a true love of history. This year's Paul Brogan Advanced Placement World History Award winner is Ian Brassard.
it's our pleasure to present the awards for excellence in the sciences. Our first presentation is on the awards for our 4 core content areas. Each of these students has demonstrated excellence this year in either earth science, biology, chemistry, or physics. We're going to invite all of our award winners up on stage together and hold them momentarily for a photo op, so please hold your applause until the end. For excellence in earth science, Anna Eugene. For excellence in physics, Amelia Whitney Matthews.
For excellence in biology, Maha Ali and Alice Butterby Rothrock.
For excellence in chemistry, Rosie Sufferman.
For excellence in biology, Megan Perry. For excellence in chemistry, Lucy Harley. I'm going to ask Liam Piper to come up for the next award. It may take a minute. Come on up. He's not here? Okay, so Liam's not here, and he is honored with the Bosch Alum Award. The Bosch Alum Award is given for excellence in science, and Liam has done great work for me in chemistry. He's also participated in the MMCRI program, where he has done research on attention deficit disorder, and he also was in the State Science Fair, where he was working on a weather balloon. Anyway, congratulations, Liam. I'll see you in the morning.
The main chapter of the Society of Women Engineers awards a certificate of achievement to a high school girl who has excelled in math and science. The Society encourages young women to continue the study of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics in order to expand their educational opportunities and to consider engineering as a possible career choice. This year's recipient is an outstanding student who has maintained a solid A average in honors level science and math courses throughout high school. The American Association of Physics Teachers Award goes to an outstanding student in advanced placement in physics. We're doubling up this year. Congratulations, Emily Payne.
We're going to recognize several of our young students that auditioned for and were accepted to Maine All-State for both All-State Jazz and the recently completed Band Orchestra and Chorus event. So we'd like to have these students up at this point, and if you would hold your applause until we get them all up here. Eric George, Cliff Robbins Sinewald, Max Saber-May, Sam Withers, Max Gailey, Laura Lefebvre, and Rosie Safer-May, Instrumental All-State. One last hand for the All-State. instrumental department, we have 2 more awards to give before we get to the vocal. We award 2 students in band instrumental music the Outstanding Achievement Award, Excellence in Instrumental Music. I am very pleased to recognize this next student, Alex Rowell. And receiving the same award, a hand for Max, the Safer Man. So we have a number of awards in vocal music, and we would like to start by recognizing Exose Bedos from the chorus and piano. Receiving a High Achievement Award in Chamber Singers, Caitlin Bryant. Again, for outstanding achievement in leadership in vocal music, Toby Labor-Smith. Also receiving an Outstanding Achievement in Leadership Award in Vocal Music, Erin Lynn. Receiving the same award for Outstanding Achievement in Leadership in Chamber Singers, Gavin Tarley. So we had a number of our vocalists receive recognition at the All-State Jazz and All-State Orchestra, SSA and SATB. I'd like to bring those vocal students up if you could hold your applause until they've reached the stage. Marina Brandau, Caroline Davis, Rachel Foster, Kaylin Gildart, Jonathan DeRoche, Toby Labor-Smith, Camden Martin, Amelia McNeil-Maddox, Gavin Tarling, and Gretchen Vos. We're going to hold these students here, while we also recognize the All-State Jazz Choir students. Receiving an award for All-State Jazz Choir, Toby Labor-Smith. Amelia McNeil-Maddox. Gavin Tarling. Gretchen Vos.
achieving students from the 2018-2019 school year. I would like to start this evening with the Honors Pre-Calculus Award. This year's award goes to a student who has achieved near perfection on every assessment since September. He has approached each topic with an unrivaled curiosity and interest. He even went as far as to write his own quadratic formula program that provides fully reduced exact value solutions, including imaginary solutions. I have truly enjoyed our abstract mathematical conversations this year and have truly appreciated your witty interjections during class. It is with great pleasure that I present this year's Honors Pre-Calculus Award to Thomas DeFilippo.
Good evening. I'm pleased to present the 2019 AP Statistics Award to Thomas DeFilippo. He has consistently shown amazing insight into the complexities of statistical analysis. His dedication to and engagement with his work shows in everything he produces. I've enjoyed having the opportunity to help him explore statistics. Thank you for an excellent year.
Good evening. I'm Paul Devlin. I'll be presenting the AP Calculus Award. As you would expect, the winner of this year's AP Calculus Award possesses a powerful mathematical mind. Throughout the year, he demonstrated exemplary problem-solving skills, along with the ability to quickly learn and apply calculus concepts and skills. Also, he demonstrated a willingness to share his thoughts and ideas with his fellow students. I'd like to congratulate Eric George, this year's AP.
Good evening. I'm Carrie Barbosa, this is Jessica Kaplan, and we are representing the English department this evening. We'd like to start off with our outstanding students for each grade level. And this year, the winner of the 9th grade English award is a deep thinker, a strong reader, and a reflective writer. Her work consistently reflects her creativity and willingness to challenge herself. She approaches each task with care and assists those around her with her curiosity and her kindness. She is a remarkable student and an honor to teach. This year's award goes to Angel Lee.
Rare is the occasion that an English student has something positive to say about the often maligned task of literary analysis. But this year's sophomore English award recipient does. Her passion for reading, for language, for writing, and for, dare I say it, analysis, is second to none. Talent, focus, and drive are all present, but the most powerful characteristic she possesses is her true enjoyment of the English language. This year's outstanding sophomore is Madison DeVitros.
This year's 11th grade English award winner is incredibly bright and has been fully engaged in every class activity that the class has done this year. Oral class discussions are much richer with his lucid insights, and his written work shows a depth of understanding and a verbal acuity that are rarely seen at the high school level. When others follow a basic writing formula, this student takes the opportunity to explore and expand the form. He has earned the English award in all phases of the craft: reading, writing, speaking, listening, and thinking. This year's 11th grade English award goes to Toby Labersmith.
12 English Award recipient quite simply stands out in a field of very talented English students. She does not simply use the language to express her thoughts and insights. In the words of Mr. Anderson, she commands it. Her assignments are all of the highest quality, on par with English work of college sophomores or beyond. This is all the more impressive as she's really a science kid, heading off to Rensselaer Polytechnic in Troy, New York. This year's grade 12 English Award recipient is Phoebe Allen. The English Department Book Award is not one that's given out every year. It's not designed for a student in any particular grade or course. It is instead an honor that we bestow only when we cannot fit a given student into an existing award. It is given when a student's talent or insight or love of language crosses grade and course boundaries and simply shines. Chinua Achebe once said that a good writer doesn't really need to be told anything except to keep writing. That is certainly true of the recipient of the English Department Book Award. As an English teacher reading this student's work, I have very little to do beyond saying, keep going. The writing is pointed, wise, funny, and fresh. In fact, not uncommonly, I feel compelled while reading this student's work to grab anyone who happens by to say, hey, listen to this. This year's English Department Book Award recipient is Sophie Ruth.
This year we would also like to recognize some students who received awards in the Scholastic Art and Writing Contest. First we'd like to recognize Hussein Mao, who received a silver key for his personal essay entitled War. Please come forward. I'll say the name last this time. This student received a silver key for her poem entitled Then versus Now, and it is Emily Peng. And this last student received 2 awards, a silver key for her poem entitled A Message to My Grandmother, and an honorable mention for her poem, A Week with Her, Kylie Tironi. Thank you.
I have the greatest pleasure of announcing the Career Prep Awards for this year, and we're going to start with computer technology. Computer technology and design is about communicating messages, collaborating with others, and creating real-world solutions to problems at hand. This student has used what she learned in the classroom to directly help other organizations in the school. I'm so proud to give this year's Computer Technology and Design Award to Courtney Lee. This year's Business and Finance Award goes to a student who has shown an eagerness to learn. This student has truly demonstrated skills in critical thinking and problem solving related to areas of business and personal finance. This award goes to Michael Yataw. course teaches students how to safely produce food using skills in science, technology, engineering, art, and math. This year, the award goes to a senior who mastered these areas as well as serving as a role model to his classmates in teamwork, creativity, communication, problem solving, and decision making. This year's award goes to Jacob Milton. The award for industrial technology will go to a young lady that has shown great enthusiasm and skill in architecture and residential construction. She has career plans to become an architect. This year, the award for industrial technology goes to Haley Clark.
This year's Senior James G. Award goes to a student that has fully engaged and taken advantage of all of the opportunities James G. can provide students. This student has shown great personal growth in connection with James G.'s 5 goals, which include career development, leadership development, social and civic engagement, and community service. This year's Senior James G. Award goes to Santana Garcia.
Good evening. Mr. Meyer and me, Ms. Albers, will be presenting the Art Awards. The student receiving this year's Painting Award has shown originality, diligent work habits, and an innate sense of design. I look forward to watching her continue to grow as an artist in the next 3 years here at South Portland High School. The award goes to Lily Aldridge. This R2 student has shown dedication, intellectual curiosity, and real growth as an artist. Her sunny disposition is infectious, and her sense of humor a gift. It has been such a pleasure to work with Mia Quint Wood. The photography student getting this award displays a good understanding of light, texture, contrast. He works carefully in the darkroom, creating images that are visually stimulating. The photography award goes to Eden York.
This year's Ceramics Award goes to an individual who's extremely dedicated to working on her work until her work is done to her satisfaction. That work speaks for itself, and it's my pleasure to award this year's Ceramics Award to Isabel Papacoma. This year's Art One Award goes to an extremely dedicated and skilled individual. In my 21 years as a high school art teacher, I have met very few students of her caliber, and it's my pleasure to present this year's Art One Award to Ms. Ayla Bevins. Not coincidentally, Ayla also won an honorable mention at this year's annual Scholastic Art Awards, an event in which thousands participate every year. for her work entitled Still Life with Cookie Monster, which can be seen on our Instagram account, Red Riot Renaissance. We had another student win an honorable mention at this year's awards for his excellent self-portrait. An individual we'd also like to honor, Mr. Kwa Lee. Definitely congratulate him. And I really encourage you all to look at the excellent work that's on display in the Fine Arts Wing, or to check out the Instagram account. It's always tough to pick one recipient for each class because we do have so many talented kids. Thank you, and it's my pleasure to introduce Ms. Terry Warwick. Thank you.
Good evening. The Phi Beta Kappa Association of Maine recognizes outstanding high school students while encouraging the study of liberal arts by Maine students. The student being recognized has demonstrated intellectual curiosity and achievement in a variety of subjects across a broad range of both honors and advanced placement courses. Her teachers shared that she is inquisitive, friendly, respectful, and simply a delight to have in the classroom. Congratulations to Emily Dyer. One of my favorite awards that is selected by the faculty is the DAR Good Citizen Award. It's given to a senior student each year who exemplifies outstanding qualities of leadership, dependability, service, and patriotism in the school, home, and community. The young man selected this year consistently demonstrates outstanding character and achievement. I really can't think of another student in the school that is more deserving of this award. He has been a leader for the past 4 years. We are really proud to have him represent South Portland High School, and we will miss his friendly, warm welcome every morning on the announcements. Congratulations to Aaron Matthews. I think everyone agreed with me. Boys and Girls State, Jericho Boys and Girls State provides a wonderful opportunity for juniors in high school to participate in a mock government program and to experience United States citizens' privileges, rights, and responsibilities. The American Legion and American Legion Auxiliary sponsor the conferences, and community contributors pay for the delegate sponsorships. The week-long conferences are held in June for both Boys State and Girls State. Boys will be at Thomas College and the girls at Hudson College. We are very fortunate to have one girl and one boy to represent South Portland High School this year. And Isabel Chase and Andrew Lewis, please come on. For more than 100 years, Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute has awarded the Rensselaer Medal to promising high school students who have distinguished themselves in mathematics and science. The medal was first presented in 1960 to recognize academic excellence and to motivate students toward careers in science, engineering, and technology. This year's recipient has an outstanding work ethic. He has excelled in all courses and completed both honors physics and AP chemistry this year. I am pleased to present the Rensselaer Medal to Oscar Sullivan. present our final awards of the evening. Again, Ms. LaForge.
Good evening again. The last awards are really about leadership. And I think that in a lot of ways it is often the leaders who come last. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce the Maine Youth Leadership Award. Each year, more than 120 high school sophomores from all parts of Maine are invited to participate in the 4-day Maine Youth Leadership Seminar held at the University of Southern Maine campus in Gorham. This program is designed to recognize and develop personal leadership skills. Each high school is invited to nominate one sophomore to represent their school at the conference. It is my pleasure to announce that South Portland High School has selected Lucy Hartley as our Leadership Awards are presented to a select group of high school sophomores who have demonstrated leadership ability, sensitivity to others, and a desire to communicate knowledge to their peers. HOBE's purpose is to bring together students to give them the opportunity to interact with leaders in business, government, education, and the professions to discuss present and future issues. This year, South Portland High School is pleased to present the award to Fiona Stowers. See if I get this right. Okay. There's 4 final awards. Well, and one slipped in the middle. First, I'd like to recognize three awards related to the National Merit Competition, which is this incredibly prestigious award that very often no award is given for a particular school. This year, I'm glad to acknowledge 3. So I'm going to read all 3 and have you guys come up. And in the first place, I'd like to recognize a National Merit Commended Scholar Award to Nicholas Green. I'd like to acknowledge and commend a National Merit Scholarship Semi-Finalist Award to Ian Farm. And then lastly, recognize another National Merit Scholarship Semi-Finalist Award to Max Safer-Meg. Acknowledge and share that Max and I went together to the Maine Principals Association for an event that's been taking place since 1986. Every year, each principal is invited to bring one student. And so this year, the Maine Principals Association Student of the Year Award went to Max Safer-Meg. In addition, Max Safer-Meg is tonight awarded the 2019 United States Presidential Scholars Semifinalist Award. Now, once again, I'm going to ask Nicholas Green to come up to the stage to give our concluding remarks. Thank you all for coming.
Before we go, I would like to thank all parents for coming out here and supporting us. I'd also like to congratulate every student who received an award tonight. You all worked very hard and you are all very deserving of your awards. And with that, I officially conclude the 2019 South Portland Academic Honors Ceremony.